Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, from the story of the she camel, can we understand that the mountain symbolizes the awliya and who are made custodians over our souls and its knowledges? As the camel emerged from the mountain, so mountain and awliya representing the awliya, and is she camel representing the soul?
Very good. Jabalan awtadan. Where Allah in Surah Al-Mulk, I think, the one in our wazifa, وَجَبَالًا أَوْتَادًا خَلَقَهُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. With the Jabal, the mountain, and the awtad. So there's a category of awliya who are like awtad, that their presence stabilizes the earth and the position they hold. When they pass, a new peg will be put upon the earth. If all those pegs were lifted, the earth would begin to oscillate and to fall apart. So the reality of mountains themselves, they stabilize oscillating earth, moving earth. So the awliya of that category, they play that role also with their spiritual presence. It creates a solid state upon the earth and has many deep realities. At the same time they are the watchers of the souls and the guardian of souls, in which to address to people on how to feed your soul. And don't let the tyrant of the ego and the giants of the ego, because a giant ego is extremely dangerous. When it doesn't want to give access to the soul, means its time is so busy, they didn't want the she camel drinking from their water. So means that when we don't put time for our soul and I say, "Oh so busy, what are you so busy for? I have to make money." But that's to the detriment of the time that you could put on your soul. And in the end what are you going to do? When Allah shuts everything, nothing. There's no time. People have to spend the time they have to also build the power of their soul, do the dhikr, do their breathing, do their khidmat, do their service. So that to be a balanced person, and if those whom are inspired to go even deeper, then they tip the scale more towards the heavens. But at least you have to be balanced. When you're imbalanced, something's wrong. When you put nothing for your soul, very little for your soul but only for your dunya, and you know the dunya is collapsing. So that becomes an imbalance. So our life is to be balanced, but when Allah inspires a servant, then they're going to tip their scale more towards the heavens. They'll do more of their zikr, more of their practices, and those then are people whom Allah inspiring. Because if their soul becomes very powerful, it will overtake their physicality and begin to operate the physicality from the reality of the soul, inshaAllah.